Well, now our distinguished participants, all of our colleagues, we are entering the final stage or moment of the too long but the meaningful session. Thank you very much for your active and also very humble presentations of your important views on this important moment. We discussed in a very intensive way within 5 minutes or 6 minutes. Please send your valuable document or remarks in written form to the Secretariat so that we can publish it in a booklet in a couple of months. As Honorable Mushahed mentioned, we have already adopted important Baku document. Still, we have challenges. The challenges are enormous for women as well as young people. We call that challenge as a triple E challenges. One is education challenge, second is employment challenge, third is empowerment challenge. So in order to sustain our socio-economic development and to ensure the better future for all of us, I think our political party have a big responsibility to carry out and also important addressing these triple E challenges. I have a couple of points. First, as we have mentioned in the Baku documents, two documents, our political parties will have to improve and encourage each other to take appropriate steps through the law-making functions and the budget allocation functions and also oversight functions of the government affairs. These meetings of 5th Youth Wing and the 6th Women's Wing accumulated very good practices and made a great success to address the enormous change. Second point I'd like to share with you is the format of our new bureau members of Women's Wing and the Youth Wing. We conducted intensive and very friendly consultations, and we reached a balanced composition of the new members of the Women's Wing, Youth Wing for 2 years. Let me share with you the name for their one-term service in the future. As for the Youth Wing, as you know, 2 co-chairpersons will be the Right Honorable Dato Seri Shaidan bin Qasim from Malaysia and the Honorable Lamin Amadov from Azerbaijan. We have 6 vice chairpersons. Dr. Saikanasa Kuriela Batar, Mongolia, Honorable Sokhan from Cambodia, and Dr. Rajan Patarali from Nepal, Mr. Mustafa Sayed from Pakistan, and Mr. Sali Mahid from Iran, and finally Dr. Qinxing Shen from the Malaysian Chinese Association. And we have 5 officers in the Youth Wing compositions. Ms. Diana Widyastuti will serve as a legal advisor. Mr. Genghis Khan Punzar will work as the information secretary. We have 2 international committee members who will be the Mr. Tan Tung from Vietnam and Mr. Alduin Registio from Philippines. And the final, the officer for the Treasurer Secretary will be served by Honorable Dato Mohid Khaliduddin Aman Razali. We have the new format of the Women's Wing composition. As you know, the 2 co-chairpersons status will be taken by the 2 important figures, Dr. Nalini Tabasin from Thailand and also Honorable Sujanta Kualala from Nepal. There are 6 vice chairpersons. We have Honorable Dr. Malahat Ibrahimji from Azerbaijan, and Honorable Muhong from China, and Honorable Park Ro-byug from Korea, and Honorable Nujat Sadiq from Pakistan, and Honorable Amana Kamage from Sri Lanka, and finally Miss Umungulisum Umutlu from Turkey. She will present her party's approval letter in the future. So we hope that the youth and the women's wing's future will be very bright under such a new, energetic, dynamic steps and the composition of the members. As for the future, our program, let me explain just the two programs in advance. First, as you know, the ICAPP is going to expand its activities, not only covering Asia, but also to beyond Asia, to Europe and North America. In this regard, we are going to launch working group meetings with the US Congress in late November. I hope some of the SEC members, as well as voluntary members, will join in that trip. Second, Right Honorable Shahidan Qasim has offered a brilliant proposal to establish to add tourism promotion as intercity programs. We have to develop it more in a concrete way, whether or not to be included in the Disaster Prevention Council or more better forms. These new ideas will enhance our practical cooperation and the mutual understanding as well as common interest in promoting our economic development together. Finally, we cannot forget expressing our gratitude and our deep thanks all the Azerbaijan high-ranking officials and the low-ranking officials, invisible steps who make this conference successful. And before closing, I hope we will see you again in late April next year in Ulaanbaatar. The theme is tentatively agreed on the reduction of inequality, which the Mongolian side is going to refer. I think we have to finish it in a successful way. Thank you very much. Indeed, you will have a good dinner and return back home safely. Thank you.